Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, great to have you with us this morning. So there's a reason why ICE is surging into Minneapolis, as you know, because of the overwhelming fraud that recently came to light. I know you are leading your colleagues in introducing legislation to deport and denaturalize fraudsters, those who take advantage of American taxpayers. Can you tell us more?
Yes, indeed. What we would do is amend the Nationality and Immigration Act and make certain that all fraud, not only fraud above $10,000, but all fraud that is committed against the U.S. taxpayer and our government would be deemed as a deportable or a denaturalization offense. And right now, there are scattered portions of fraud, but it is not explicit that all fraud is deemed this way. And indeed, also, it would allow these individuals, once they're apprehended, to be held until their hearing, and it will allow any court, not just an immigration court, but any court to hear these cases. And the reason for doing this is because the American people have looked at what has happened in Minnesota with billions of dollars of fraud. And then we're hearing all across the country where whistleblowers are speaking up and are pointing out it's not only daycare centers, but it's elder care. It is programs that are there to assist people that are underserved. It is health care. And we are seeing this across the board. So this makes it easier to conduct those denaturalization processes and deportations.
Yeah, Senator, I've never heard of denaturalization, that once you're a U.S. citizen, either by birth or by naturalization, that it can't be taken away from you by the government. Is that something that's relatively new?
There is a process through the NIA that you can be denaturalized. And what this does is to make certain that fraud is explicit in one of those portions.
Okay, so in response to this surge of federal law enforcement, the state of Minnesota suing the Trump administration, I think Illinois is doing it as well, arguing the recent surge is unconstitutional. Minnesota's Attorney General Keith Ellison accuses the administration of causing serious harm by enforcing federal law. What is your thoughts on this, Senator?
Trump derangement syndrome is alive and well in Minnesota. We are certainly seeing that. Our ICE agents are there doing their job. And because of some of this rhetoric against ICE agents who are doing their job, the attacks are up 1,300%. Death threats to agents and their families are up 8,000%. The ICE agents have a job to do. The people they're apprehending are violent criminals. They are individuals with orders of deportation against them. And ICE is there apprehending them. You know, it's astounding to me that officials in Minnesota would not be working with ICE and saying, we want these violent criminals out of our communities. And you can go to the ICE website. You can look at some of the rap sheets on these individuals: child sexual assault, molestation, aggravated assault, murder, rape, and they're violent crimes. And so why would these nonprofits and these organizations that are organizing these anti-ICE protests, why would they be out there protesting in favor of these criminals, and why would they be trying to obstruct application of the rule of law?
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.